Those who are willing to join may still join. Okay, ready? Let's get started. For question number one, keep on the eye of the tiger. Okay, 20 seconds. A principal uses lesson study to guide the teacher reflection. This shows compliance monitoring, fault finding, reflective leadership, routine evaluation. Let's your answer. Key in your answers now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are correct. Majority of you got the correct answer. It's reflective leadership. The clue word there is reflections, of course, from the teacher as a guide. Who's our top scorer? Ma'am Liwai first, CY on the second, Alejandro, Leody, and Mary. Congratulations for the first round. We move on with the second round. Question. After a poor NAT results, the school head leads root cause analysis. This is called reflective leadership, policy compliance routine, quick review to pressure, and passing accountability. What's the answer? Poor NAT results will lead to a reflection, no, of what happened to your school in terms of your leadership style. Okay, what happened to the learning outcomes? The answer is red. Who's our next scorer? Leody on the first, Melin on second, MC on the third, Glenn and Edward fourth and fifth, respectively. Good luck for the third question. Teachers receive coaching aligned with IPED needs. This reflects generic inset program, short-term compliance, contextualized development, or limited orientation. Majority 19 got the correct answer. It's a contextualized development that would lead to a better result in IPED. No, IPED will always need contextualized materials. Leody first, Melin, MC, Glenn, and Edward. We have new names on the board. Jonelle is the highest climber. Okay, we go on with the next question. A principal maps teacher's needs before crafting the training. This shows in your answer. Keep on the eye, focus on the target, lock in your answer, and the correct answer is green in color. Majority of you got the correct answer. However, sinong pinakamabilis ng kamay? Leody, Melin, MC, Glenn, V, and Edward. Maintaining their spot, we move on. Ahead uses RPMS coaching notes to guide the teacher growth. This is called okay, very good. Your eyes is still okay. The correct answer is capacity building practice. Leody on the first, Melin, MC, Glenn, V, and Edward, the same spot. Congratulations to Ma'am Christina. You're the highest climber in this round. Question number 6. Now the school head provides feedback as dialogue. It's not inspection. It shows, of course, the answer is very easy. It's cheesy answer on letter constructive supervision. You are all correct. However, there are three who are not able to get it. Leody still on the first, then moving up is Sir Edward, then MC, Glenby, and Alejandro. Congratulations. Question 7. Teachers form lesson study groups with NGO support. With NGO support. This means, okay, it's instructional supervision, not forced, no? Forged, yun. Forged partnership. Pero dito kasi is a forced partnership. So the answer is instructional collaboration. However, that's majority. Congratulations, Leody. MC now on the second. Glenn B, Alejandro, and Eric. Glenn B, Alejandro, Eric, and MC are moving up for this round. Question 8. A head transforms locks into case study discussions. This is collaboration, individual evaluation, documented compliance, or task-based grouping. Okay, still majority authentic collaboration. Case study is so authentic, so real, still actually what is happening, no? You have one specific problem to solve. Leody on the first, Alejandro on second, third Eric, MC, and Glenby fourth and fifth. Next, question 9. Assigning the same generic inset to all teachers regardless of their needs reflect differentiated professional plan. Okay, correct because the answer is false. Generic inset is not good, no? Should base on needs again. Next, the last Leody on the first, Leandro, Eric, MC, and Melin. Melin, welcome on the scoreboard. And the last question says true or false? Ready? Click. Give your answer. What makes the statement false? It's only. No, only is a negative statement there. Therefore, it's false. 17 out of 7. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you our top scorer for the first third place, Eric. Sir Eric, congratulations. Then the second place, Sir Alejandro. And our winner, our top notcher is Liabi. Let's claim your award, Gina and Melin Fort, and God bless you. Your eyes. Dana, humanda na sa galing. Ito ng tanong. School principals have the authority, responsibility, and accountability to. Grabe ang tanong. Yes, the answer is blue. When these three are used, authority, responsibility, and accountability, it would mean on your school improvement plan, no? Develop and implement your school development plan. 25. Who's our first on the scoreboard? Oh, we have nine number code 936929. Who are you? Edward, JD, Eric, and Leody. We go on with the second question. A principal can get his teachers or staff to motivate themselves when he uses external rewards, uses control, empower them, or encourage. Yung green ay encourage competency so that they are given priority for promotion and benefits. Again, the answer is blue. Empower them, gives them trust, and delegate responsibilities to them. Okay, blue is the correct answer. Ang daming nakakuha ng sagot. Still 936-929, Edward, Andy, Alejandro, and Jeneline. Next, high performance can be best expected from teachers or staff when we best expect from teachers if performance standards are cooperatively set and that principals and teachers, okay, agree with that performance standard. 24 is still majority. Edward, Alejandro, Leody, CY, and JD. We have a new name on the board. Okay. Bing is the highest climber. Welcome. Question 4. Which is not a crisis situation? Okay. No crisis is when there is recognition and people are ready for eventuality. Majority got the spot answer. That's green, correct? Edward, Liwayway, CY, Ellers, and Janelle. New names again are appearing on the screen. Congratulations. We move on. A principal is an excellent decision maker when he makes an instinctive action, uses, chooses, chooses alternative action and other options based on a careful analysis. It pays na may magagalit sa iyo dahil sa decision mo kesa mag-please ka ng tao at pinagtatawanan ang likod mo. Yan. Okay, Edward, CY, Liwayway, Lerns, and Jodel. Shine is the highest climber in this round. Question 6. The principal as an instructional leader demands that he has unfaltering and deep commitment, conduct evaluation of instruction in an intermittent basis, turn actions that develop a desirable work climate within the school, as and intervene of a coercive manner. Okay, conduct evaluation of a red, no? Unfaltering and deep commitment to improve instruction. What makes the yellow wrong is intermittent. talk about intermittent, hindi siya tuloy-tuloy, no? There is a stopping, okay? There's a stopping basis. Deep commitment to improve action. Okay? 13. Sino kayang mahuhulog sa dashboard? Learn, Liwayway, Joe, Edward, and Alejandro. May nahulog? Balik yung mga nahulog. 7. The principal has to consider open communication system in the school too. Keep his ideas for himself. Allow positive feedback. Make use of suggestions and reports. Enforce censorship in kinds of information coming in and out of the school. All the statements may be true. However, we look into communication. Open communication 34. Good. Make use of suggestions and reports as base of decision making. But be sure on reports. No, it should be reports that are based on truth. Maaring yung unang nag-report sa'yo ay mali, yung sunod hindi mo na tiningnan, no? May mga ganun kasi. Learn, Liwayway, Joe, Alejandro, and Edward. A conflict becomes disadvantageous to the organization when clarify issues and positions, leads to innovation and creativity, polarizes the group, increase productivity. It increases productivity. Huh? The answer is disadvantageous. The answer is blue dapat, no? Yes?
Blue daw. Yes
Blue
po,
dapat.
blue.
Nakagawa
Yes po,
ng
dapat
kanina.
blue.
Sir, kulay blue po yun, sir.
Pasaway. Yan.
Paano yun?
Advantage you.
Sayang yung points ko doon, sir.
Paano nga yung points? Pasaway
Nalaglag
naman.
na tuloy ako.
Correct ako, sir.
Okay. Let's
Nahulog
charge
kami
that
tuloy.
experience. Ano ba yan? Next, the principal focuses on instruction when he assess the teaching methods, identify teacher's strength, expect high pupil achievement, develops a clearly stated mission. Okay, good answer. Lou. Identify teachers' strengths and weaknesses and apply them for a needed intervention. Joe, Learn, Edward, DYY, and Alejandro. Nakabalik ba? EJ is the highest climber. Next, a proactive principal is one who proactive. Make things happen and anticipate problems. Faces school problem as they randomly single-handed attacks different situations. Maintain conventional strategy of solving problems when they have no longer are okay. To be proactive is to make things happen and anticipate the problem when they occur. Because there is always a problem to occur. However, if you're ready, then you have something to battle on. Okay? Joe on the first, Edward, Elern, Alejandro, and Liwayway. Congratulations, Eric is also the highest climber. A principal has a high degree of visibility. Visibility or presence. Spends high quality contact and interaction with the teacher, adapt leadership behavior to the situations and tolerate opposition, involve teacher in the design and implementation of important decisions, use valid information and data to address current. Still red is the answer. Visible presence means you spend a high quality contact. At sinabing contact, you are there and interact with your teachers. Do not just stay in your own respective offices and lock there. You have to be with them, no? You conduct sit-in observations or random visits. Involve teachers in the design and implementation of important decisions. Medyo off tangent tayo sa sinasabing visibility. Okay? Planning yan. Planning. Ayun, Jo, Steele, Learn, Alejandro, Edward, and Liwayway. We have two arrow up, Learn and Alejandro. A problem in school is present when there is lagging satisfaction, absence of gap, no significant difference between actually observed, felt need to address a deficiency or hurdle obstacle in important practice. Okay. A problem exists when felt need to address a deficiency or to hurdle an obstacle in the implementation of a project. 17. Majority got it right. Joe, Learn, Alejandro, Edward, Liwayway. That is making a comeback with 3 correct answers in a row. 13/15. Seriousness is a criterion in prioritizing problems that need to be addressed is characterized by. Oh no, only 3 got the correct answer. If you talk about seriousness, it's the availability of time to solve the problem so that it will not aggravate into a situation. So seriousness is a criterion in prioritizing the problem. No? Why do we were not able to prioritize facing the problem because of unavailable time? If you have an unavailable time to solve the problem immediately, it will not aggravate the situation. Pero kapag doon lang kayo mag-action dahil lumabas na yung problema, mas malaking perwisyo ang nagagawa. But if you have a time to arrest immediately the issue, stop it, burn it, walang ma-escalate na problema. Okay? That's a very good character of a principal or a school head to solve the problem within first of the organization rather than to escalate or to move that to higher authorities. Kung kaya mo pa na i-stop no, situation or the seriousness or gravity of the problem. Pero yung mga iba lang no na manageable but not on serious cases na huwag mo dapat gawan ng solusyon sa sarili mong kamay no. May mga instances at alam nyo naman mga yon ng pinagbabawal. Pero kung may kaya pa at meron ka pang kayang gawin para tulungan ang bata o guro, gawin mo. No? Joe, Elern, Alejandro, Edward, and Liwayway. Question 14. Conflicts within the organization occur when there is Yes. There is a non-compliance with the policies, rules, and almost all are sources of conflict, no? It can be a competition, it can be the absence of communication, failure, and misunderstanding, or organization kasi ang sinasabi nito, no? It's not about people. The entire organization means there is a non-compliance with the policy, rules, and procedures. Yan, nagkakaroon ng conflict pag yan ang nag-aggravate. Absence of communication, failure, and Yan ba talaga ang conflict in an organization? Communication failure? Let's address the issue here. Hello? Which one aggravates a conflict?
Yung absence of communication failure po, ibig sabihin, wala pong communication failure. Ibig sabihin, nagkakaintindihan sila. Absence of communication failure.
So this is a positive statement, no? There is no communication failure. Nalito tayo sa language na ginamit, okay? So, ang blue is non-compliance with policies, rules, and procedures. That will make a organization in terms of disparity, walang iisang tinatahak, nagkakaroon ng disagreements because there is no standard, no? There is conflict, meaning conflict in law, conflict in policies, conflict in order, walang aligned, walang structure, walang standard. Joe, ayaw bumaba ang Joe. Alejandro, Elern. Tat is now on the scoreboard, and Edward. Andy is the highest climber. We go to the last question. The school principal shall actively work to ensure that teaching is a means to. Yes, that's how we sell teaching to your teachers. Selling it is meaning teaching is building a community of educated, productive, and law-abiding citizens. It's not a way to gain a leverage to compete favor of the government, or it's not a way to earn a decent and comfortable living. Walang yumayaman na guro, no? Yan yung katotohanan. Sino sa inyong super yaman at merong milyon-milyon na sasakyan? Meron ba sa gobyerno, sa DepEd?
Nagugot lang, sir. Wala,
Sino sa
sir.
inyo ang naka-Montero Sports? Siguro kung minamana tayo or may asawa tayong mga, syempre, may katulong at katuwang or may namana, yayaman ang teacher. Pero actually sa sahod, hindi, no? And teaching strengthens one's economic and social status. That's the second thing, no? But it's not the very reason why we work in school to teach. Okay? We want to build a community or a Philippines of educated people. We want them to build a productive citizens of the Philippines. And of course, to grow and develop as abiding citizens. Yun yung pinaka-return of investment natin as teachers, hindi yung yayaman. No? Kung gusto mong yumaman, umalis ka sa DepEd. Mag-contractor ka lang.
Contractor na lang. DPWH ka.
Mag-contractor nga. No? Ayan. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our top scorer. Third place, Learn. The second place, Alejandro. And the champion. Who's the champion? Joe? Joe. JHO. Edward and Pat are the fourth and fifth respective. Congratulations. Where's Joe? Please open your mic, Joe.
Yes, sir.
JH. Hello, ma'am. Joe.
Hello po.
Joanne.
Jocelyn po.
Jocelyn. Learn. Hello.
Thank you,
Hello
sir.
po, I'm PRT.
And Sir Alejandro. Yan.
Hello,